Okay then, this is a long overdue camp out. It's been a while, and yeah. The weather is not looking too promising. It's trying to rain. I just checked the weather forecast. It's like 80% chance of rain from 3 o'clock, and I'm pushing it for time. Otherwise I'll get caught in a downpour because I don't have any waterproofs on me. So I need to get to my location and get the tarp up as soon as possible. It's so muddy, it's so sloshy, but it's all good. We're through the worst of it. Onwards we march. All right, so this is my setup for tonight. It is just a basic lean-to. I'm straight on the ground, didn't even clear an area. I kind of regret not using, because it's a 3x3 top, I kind of regret not using half of it as a ground sheet and then having the other half as the lean-to. But I'm not gonna play around with that now. I don't think it's gonna rain tonight, but it is quite misty out. Having a beard is a very good indicator for weather. I mean, it's pretty damp. If the weather does change, I can just drop it over and turn it to an A-frame, or I can just let it hang down. It's like a screen in front of me to protect me from the wet weather. I'm not going to worry too much about having a fire tonight. I do have my bush box with me. I might utilize that later. But other than that, this is it. This is my set. I'm just glad to be back out. Can you hear that? The birds. Oh, it's nice to be back out. Needed this. You may have noticed me sporting this very attractive, I don't know what you want to call it, little satchel. It's from Decathlon, 4Class is the make. I love this little thing. In it I have moisturizer, 2 spare bandanas, my wallet with my cards, a spare lighter, my Swiss Army knife, which I'm not going to throw on the floor, a microfiber sports towel, an extension handle for the bag, tweezers, Allen key, a suppository, don't ask, a compass, base plate, and a small mini compass. Oh, and a guitar pick. Random, but there we go. Put all this back now. I've got to pick it all up. 4:10. I might have an early dinner, I think. I'm having in my magic bag right here. What do I have? Well, I've got hot chocolate for later. I think I'm gonna have mac and cheese. It's got to be done. 2 packets. Mac and cheese sandwich. Don't know if you've ever tried it, try it. A mac and cheese sandwich. Do you know what I had for lunch earlier? Before I came out? I had whole wheat pasta combined with peanut butter in a sandwich. Now I know that sounds gross, that sounds bizarre. Trust me, it worked. It worked. Don't knock it until you try it. Honestly, try it. Let me know what you think. Peanut butter pasta sandwich. Right. So as I say, I'm not really going to go for an open fire today. I don't feel like I'm going to need it. It is nice to have a fire. It is nice to be like lounging around in front of an open fire. I don't need it. If I do fancy one later, like a bit later on tonight, then I will go down to the foreshore on the shingle, collect up some driftwood, and maybe have a little one down by the beach, but not in this woodland. So I'm going to cook everything on my gas stove with my little pocket rocket right here. It's about just under 600 calories. Normally I add flax seeds to it to bolster it, but I've got a couple of bits of bread, you know, for the extra carbs, which would take it to around about just under 800 calories, which is, it's cheap. It cost me, the pasta packets cost me like 40p each. The bread again was like 70p. Obviously I brought 2 slices out with me, but you know, you can literally feed yourself on a budget if you're out camping for multiple days, or if you're out doing long distance hikes, which is what I'm going to be doing in the near future. Got to get this measurement correctly, right? I want 400 mil. There we go. Perfect. All right then, in my little man bag. Let's get my lighter. Sometimes I forget I'm actually recording myself. It's weird that I'm not actually constantly posting to my Instagram stories, that I'm just trying to save some to put an actual video out there. Right, so this is a purchase of mine that I got the other day because I needed like a sort of like a compactable bowl of sorts, and it came with its own little fork as well, which is really cool. Its own little travel fork, and it's just a lovely little dish. You know, it's just a handy thing to have, really. I love it, personally, I love it. My bread, can't forget my bread. Anyway, I can feel the temperature dropping. It's gonna be a chilly night, I think. I think the wool blanket was a good idea. The heavens have opened. The heavens have opened. Well, it's only drizzling, it's not too bad at the moment. I don't mind sitting in this for a little bit. Mac and cheese straight into the bowl. It can run. I think that will do for the water. I think it's going to be hot enough. Just turn that off. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute or two, let it thicken up, let the pasta swell. So I've tweaked it a little bit, I've given it a little bit of a roof. I'm thinking about maybe staking this down, maybe just draping it over for now. Just to keep the rain off me, if it does decide to rain. Let's check, this should be pretty much ready to go. Oh yeah. It is very, very beige, but like cold chill in the air. It's a nice kind of crisp cold air hits the lungs. The mac and cheese, by the way, was hit the spot. So I've decided that I am going to use my little bush box. I've just gone around and sourced a load of dead hazel branches, and the temperature has dropped. Feeling that chill in my bones. So I'm going to put this on over the top. Now I'm going to get my little bush box out and get a little fire going inside that for a little bit of light and warmth, because it is getting dark very quickly. And then I'm going to think about a hot chocolate before I slip off into the sleeping bag for the night. Whew. Right. There it is, the bush box. Very lovely piece of kit to have this. So what I'm using to get this going today is like an eco-friendly fire starter. Should just light, he says. There it goes. Just let it catch a little bit. Pop it in the bottom, and then get some of my smalls. Just lay them gently in there near the fire. That'll do for now. Give that a chance to catch, but it's easy as that. It's crazy, just this tiny little bush box, this tiny little fire. The warmth, the heat coming off this is just, it's just so nice. You can't beat it. And all you have to do is feed it the odd twig or two every couple of minutes. Or a bigger piece of fuel if you want to get up and wander around. It's very nice. Well, there we go. The rain has started. It's all good. Calling it about 7:30, I think. So then I had my hot chocolate though, so that's next on the agenda. And then I'm going to get in my sleeping bag and try and settle for the night. So I shall see you all at the crack of dawn. Good morning, everybody. That was a rough night. The rain was relentless. The wind kicked in. The wind died down. And then I finally fell asleep for probably 2 or 3 hours max. But it's better than nothing. And I'm out here. I'm out here. Listening to the sounds of the woodland. My back is feeling it. It's been a long time since I slept on the ground like that. All right, I'm gonna pack up what I need to pack up and brew up a coffee. So I found exactly what I'm looking for. Lovely fast flowing stream there. Collect some of that water up, utilise that whilst I'm here. I am intrigued by these catkins though. I want to try one. They're not looking very appetising though. You look nice, you'll do. Not bad. So that was a first for me, just trying to having a little nibble on the catkins from the hazel tree. They are edible. They do taste very bitter though, so the description of the taste was correct. I don't mind the taste, but it kind of stays with you afterwards. That's the only thing. A lot of people collect them up, dehydrate them, dry them out and use them in a tea, or they sprinkle them on their cereal. Packed full of goodness, so yeah. And they're everywhere in this woodland at the moment because this is predominantly hazel and oak. And a few hollies. And lots of dead bracken. There we go. It's as simple as that really. Like, if you come across a freshwater source, as long as it's got some sort of fastish flow to it, it should be okay to drink because it's constantly, you know, on the move. But you can never be too careful. I mean, I just looked into the bottom of the canister and I did see a little bit of debris floating around in the bottom. So it's always good to, you know, filter it through a bandana or a muslin cloth if you have one. But yeah, but you know, that's now on the boil. That'll be boiling for, I'll leave that for till about 9 o'clock now, just doing its thing, and hopefully it will kill any nasties that are present in it, if any. And then I can use that to make myself some lovely rolled oats, because your boy here is getting hungry. So in here, I've weighed out, it's just under 150 grams of rolled oats, it's 120. But mixed in with it, I have flax seeds and dark chocolate. 2 or 3 pieces of dark chocolate. Right, just in there. Now I know it doesn't look like much, but hey, it's a budget meal and it's got everything that I need in it to give me the best possible start to my day. It's going to give me energy, it's going to help me stay focused, and it's going to keep my morale up and high because I'm going to have a full belly and a nice strong coffee. Oh yeah. So I've just come from down here. The footpath follows this grass bank over this bridge and along there. As you can see, the tide has come in. So you're probably asking yourselves right now, oh, how did you get here? I had no choice but to wade through, and it literally came up to here. My boots, my trousers are soaked. It's a good thing it's a sunny day. All right, that's it. What a way to end my 24 hours out here. Oh dear. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've really appreciated it, and I've really needed this. It's been great. It's been good to get back out, and I look forward to doing it again. So anyway, as always, get out, get in the woods, and stay weird.